Internet sister, are you ready to?
Hey to my healthy and wealthy internet family. Y'all get on in here. This is a real quick live, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Press 7 down there below. If y'all can hear the internet system, I'm gonna need y'all to hit 7. Okay. Get in here, y'all. This is a real quick live. Hello to my green team. Hello to everybody that's in here. Um, Yes, Jane Jones, we're back. We're back, right? People tends to not understand the internet sister. Y'all get in here, get in here, get in here. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it loud for the people in the back, okay? I refuse to be a part of the drama. Okay. And it's not just been a part of the drama. I just did a damn near 3-hour live stream telling the people do not inherit other people beef. Do not carry other people beef. I just did 3 hours saying how it's important to think for yourself. I just said how important it is to respect everybody. Okay? Learn people for yourself. I just spent 3 hours telling you guys do not carry other people beef. Wasn't that what my live was about? Wasn't that what my last live was about? Getting involved with other people beef. The internet sister, don't get involved with other people beef. Okay? I don't get involved with other people beef. I'm a content creator. I consider myself a blogger. So yes, I talk about things that goes on out here on the internet and different topics. But I'm not out here to play referee with nobody. I'm not out here, okay, to carry other people beef. I'm not that type of person. So to have said all that, to say this, Neox, girl, I done dealt with you for a very, very long time. And I have tried to have so much patience when it comes to you because I know something's not right, sis. Like I always say, it's some type of hurt there. I don't know what type of hurt is there, but it's some type of hurt there. And you're going to need to fix it. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's hurt there. Because it seems to me you just want to go around hurting people. Now, you read my title before you came in my chat to support me. You know what the conversation was about when you pulled up over here. You knew my conversation was completely about 2K in Amora. 2K in Amora. So for you to come in my chat and start this BS, then run to your channel like you a victim, sis, you made yourself look bad in my eyes. Because you know me, I don't take a side. That's why I let you come up here and have your freaking way, which you was out of order, but I still allow you to have your freaking way. Now, when I called you out on your bullshit, now you're trying to flip it and make it seem like you was over here being picked on or attacked. Now, you know damn well you had the right to come in here and speak and leave. If you didn't agree with the people that was in my chat or in my comment section, you had absolutely the right. If you wanted to be cordial, if you wanted to be peaceful, all you had to do was come in, speak, and haul ass. You didn't even have to engage in the conversation if you're trying to be drama free. So get on in here, because I'm about to talk about it. Because all I have done is been respectful to you. Anything that I said and done about this same lady, Amora, that you out here trying to take up for, last time I put my foot in your ass, and I know you're going to come back with this Christian stuff, but sis, you got me here. And some of y'all probably don't know why I'm so hyped. I'm hyped, y'all, because Neo just texted my phone. If you don't take my face off of your thumbnail, I'm going to copyright you. I'm going to hit you with a strike. And that turned me up because I didn't let Neo, even when Neo used to talk shit about me, I let her use my commentary. I let her use my commentary and never struck her. Never struck Neo. I ain't never struck nobody out here. I ain't never came from nobody's channel trying to scrape nobody. So why you pick me today to play pussy with? Why? Because the demon in you don't like to see peace, Neo. You's the problem out here. And I used to hear these girls say that, and I would take up for you. I would let you call my phone and vent to me because I felt like it was a problem. But just to come for me today, show me you are the fucking problem. You are the problem. You's an unhappy person, and you need to go find happiness. You need to go find happiness. Because you really came out here trying to take up for Amora, and Amora sent me for you. And you know Amora sent me at you. You know Amora sent me at you, Neo. And you know damn well you never told me nothing about you being out the door. You was on your way out. You told me exactly what I repeated. So what you left out is your business, not me. I didn't leave nothing out. I only repeated what you told me. How would I know you in the moral conversation and Candy conversation about them trying to turn you against Break Room, but you refuse to be turned against Break Room? How would I know that conversation? Amora ain't tell me. Candy ain't tell me. You told me. You told me you already knew they was with the BS. And you weren't going to turn your back on Break Room. So when you came up here, I let you talk. I respectfully let you talk and say every damn thing you wanted to say or you needed to say. I let you say it. And just because I wasn't going to agree with you, because I'm not with that dancing around shit, playing sides. I don't play sides. If it was Break Room up here and I could have called her out, I would have called her out. But you was up here. And you was up here dancing around like, oh, Break Room is so bad. Break Room is such a twin. Break Room knew this and knew that about Amora. If Break Room knew all that shit, why did you stand behind Break Room? That was my question. Why did you support Break Room? Why did you become a GG sister? If you saying Break Room had already knew that Amora wasn't no good, then you should have knew that before you joined the GG system. You should have knew that Break Room, so you say, already knew Amora was a bad person. She supported Amora, and it wasn't until she got kicked out. Well, damn, if you want to say Break Room got kicked out, and that's when she became bitter with Amora, why in the hell did you join a new group with Break Room? After Break Room got kicked out, allegedly, You went and joined a whole new damn group with Break Room. So you got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. So you want everybody that's out here to dislike Break Room now because you dislike Break Room. So you came on my channel to create a problem with me. You did the exact same shit that Amora did. Come on my channel, create an issue with me. I bring y'all up, let y'all do y'all little ramping and windmilling on my platform, and then turn around and go to your channel and talk bullshit about me. Like I did something wrong. It wasn't even no conversation about you, Break Room, or none of this shit. So you ain't have no business grabbing the link, getting shit started, and then when you get called out on your bullshit, now you trying to make other people be the problem and you be the victim. I listened to you, and I told you I couldn't agree with you this time, sis. I told you I couldn't agree with you this time, and the reason why I couldn't agree with you is because if Break Room is Amora twin, and you was able to recognize that Break Room already knew Amora was with the BS, but she still supported Amora, why did you join the GG sisterhood with Break Room? Why in the hell, when Amora sent me shit about Break Room, she sent me shit about you? Why in the hell was you out here beefing with Amora with Break Room? Please, you got to make it make sense, sis. I don't think you understand how you sound. When you say Break Room is her twin, when you say Break Room already knew this, but you ain't know it, but Break Room already knew it. How in the hell you knew Break Room already knew it if you never knowed it? So what you found out, Break Room knew this after you joined the GG Sisters? Because it wasn't no GG Sisters until Break Room and the sisterhood went sour. And then the GG Sisters was birthed. The GG Sisters were birthed after Amora and Break Room went through whatever they went through. So how can you bring your ass out here and say Break Room is doing this just because she was kicked out the damn sisterhood group? So you mean to tell me you was out here uphailing Break Room bullshit? Is that what you telling the internet? You knew Break Room was with the bullshit, and you was out here dragging Amora for no reason? Because when you get your big ass over there and start hollering about, oh, y'all already knew this about Break Room. About Amora. Y'all knew this about Amora. Y'all doing this when y'all got kicked out. Who in the hell got kicked out? I was never in nothing. Who in the hell got kicked out? So in that case, you was out here with the bullshit, is what you saying. So you was out here starting shit. So you been the shit starter. You been the damn troublemaker. You been the damn troublemaker. And who in the hell gonna join force with you and you out here burning fucking church down? You burning churches down. You know you surrounded yourself around Christian-like people. Even if they ain't walking the walk and talking the talk, they believe in Christ. They believe in church. So hell no, you ain't gonna get the support that you see Break Room getting when Break Room come out here with text messages and receipts. There's a big damn difference. It's not what you say, it's how you say it and how you deliver it. You may was out here calling Amora out, but your ass was out here burning crosses and burning churches down. Break Room out here dropping receipts and text messages. Those are totally different. And that's your damn problem. And I told you when you was on my panel, your biggest fucking problem is watching people support. The problem is not Amora getting called out. The problem is you watching people support Break Room when she calling Amora ass out. And you didn't get that damn support. But you know, the internet sister gonna be honest with you. You didn't get the same damn support. It's because the way you was delivering it. The way you was delivering it. You want to call everybody fake Christians and Christian this and Christian that, but you ain't have no damn respect for the women that was a part of your sister community when you know that they believe in Christ. You had no damn respect for them. They accept you and they knew you ain't believe in Christ. They accept you and they knew you ain't believe in Christ. But you absolutely had no respect for them. You will go and burn the damn cross. You'll go and burn a church. Who in the hell finna support you doing some shit like that if you know they believe in that cross? If you know they believe in the church? Who gonna support you? You could have came out here. Thank you, Miss Hill, for gifting the 5 memberships. Thank you so much for the love. Welcome to the green team, to you all who got the gifts. Who was going to support you when you know they believe in the cross, you know they believe in the church, and you just purposely was disrespect? So what? Because they deal with you, they like you, they respect your belief. These girls out here respect your belief. If they didn't respect your belief, they wouldn't even been a part of yo Gigi. They wouldn't let you be a part of the Gigi sisters. They wouldn't have taken on to you if they didn't respect your religion and your belief. They respect your religion and your belief. You just didn't have no respect for their religion and their belief. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And you should only be mad at yourself because your deliverances was off. You didn't come out here and call Amora out and expose Amora. You came out here fighting with the whole Christian community. When you attack Amora, you attack the whole Christian community. Whether Amora believe in God or whether Amora supporters believe in God. You just came out here burning shit down. See, I didn't have a problem with you because I know, hey, the God I believe in, he'll deal with you. He'll deal with you. So I was able to say, hey, I think you got some type of hurt there and you mad with God. I didn't come out here and judge you off that matter. But since you so hurt, you so broken, and you don't understand why break room is getting the support she's getting, because I already talked about Amora. Now y'all trying to act like break room doing something so big, but this is shit I already said. This is stuff I already talked about Amora. It was absolutely the way you delivered it. Okay? Let me be the one to tell you. The way you deliver it. And I had this talk to you before offline. I just told you, stop getting in your damn feelings. If people don't like you, they don't like you. You can't make people feel miserable because they don't want to deal with you. You come in my chat all the time. This isn't the first time, Neo, because I took on to you. I have sympathy for you. I have allowed you to do this in my chat several times. You would come over here and you would get the chat all wind up. And then you'll act like, well, I'm going to go now because nobody like me over here. Nobody like me over here. If you know you pulling up in the chat with a bunch of people that's going to disagree with you, you got to pick a side. You got to be able to take whatever come at your ass when you leave that comment in my chat. If you know you about to say some shit that's going to turn people up, that's going to have people saying some things that you don't like, you got to put on your big girl drawers and be able to deal with it. Stop acting like a damn wimp. Stop letting the internet break you. You come over here and say whatever you want to say in that chat. And then when you don't get the reply back that you're looking for, you wants to be a victim. I wouldn't even pull up in nobody's chat and start a conversation in the chat. If I'm there to support the host and I rock with the host, but I know the host chat, okay, don't rock with me, the most I would say, hey to the host. To show the host I'm in there, even though I just lay on the branch and not say a damn thing. If I enjoy the host commentary, okay, I may not be in agreement with her chat and some of the people that support her. I'm not going to pull up on that host channel and just start going back and forth with her supporters or anybody else in that chat. I'm not bringing drama to nobody damn channel and then run off and want to play a victim and like somebody doing you wrong. And see, I have zero tolerance with that because, I have always said, I spoke this about your GG sisters when you and I talked. I said, well, that's one of the reasons why I didn't do another group myself. I didn't create another group. Too much of drama going on out here, too much of hurt. And last thing I want to do is deal with a person that's hurt, that's broken, and cause more damage on that person. If you already broken, I'm not trying to cause damage on you. I'm trying to deal with you. I feel like you're fragile. If you ask me, I feel like you're fragile. But you're a grown-ass woman at the same time. And nobody ain't got no time to be out here babysitting a grown-ass woman, okay, who cause drama for themselves. I'm not going to inherit your beef. I'm not going to inherit your beef at all. And I told you this offline, Neo. I'm not going to take sides with you or break room. I'm a channel that do video reactions. I'm a channel that talk about real talk out here. And I said I will not talk about you in break room on my channel. I told you that offline on the phone. So you already know how I feel about you in break room and what y'all going through. I want no part of that. I want no part of that. And nobody's going to make me pick a side. Nobody's going to make me be a part of drama. I'm not carrying on nobody beef, period. Nobody beef, period. So what you did today was unnecessary. And you want me to tell you why it was unnecessary, Neo? You want me to tell you why it was unnecessary? And you want me to tell you how I knew you was with the BS? Do you really want me to tell you? Because see, when you dropped down and you said you're going to pull back your support, that was okay, Neo. No bad blood. Because I want you to be mentally healthy. I want you to do everything you can possibly do to protect your peace. Because you're not healthy, Neo. The way you move and lose self-control and dance around and try to find people to blame, that's not healthy, Neo. And I'm able to see that. I don't want to pick on you. I don't have a problem with you. But to drop down after I let you disrespect my panel, disrespect my channel, disrespect people in my chat, for you to run to your channel and come for me, oh girl, you already know. You already know. My blood was boiling. I said, ain't this some shit? Now, I gave her 30 minutes to vent, to say everything she wanted to say. It was times that I should have dropped you, Neo. People in the chat was telling me to drop you, and they was absolutely right. Because you came up in this chat and just threw the whole commentary content off. We talking about 2K and Namora. You came over here and you absolutely threw every damn thing off. Yes, somebody down there in the chat said, I think it was Summer Mama. She said Amora already was jealous of you. And she was just waiting to get mad to say what she had to say about you, Jeannie. That's what Summer Mama said. And I replied back to Summer Mama and said, well, I feel bad if she was, jealous of me. Because y'all know, I always tell y'all, nobody have a reason to be jealous of nobody out here. We all get the same 24 hours, the same 7 days a week. And we all have the authority to create the lifestyle we want. So therefore, jealousy shouldn't run through people's blood. But yet it is a jealous spirit. I can't be blind to that. And boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. First thing you come and drop. Oh, Amora wasn't the only one jealous of Jeannie. Amora wasn't the only one jealous of Jeannie. Whatever you said. Right when you thought it was a moment for your ass to come in here and start division, start drama, you drop that in the chat. And how I know you was with the bullshit? Why you out here trying to act like, oh, I just hate the fake. I just hate the fake. I just hate the fake. No, you hate the fact that you see people supporting each other and getting along. And you want to call Break Room a damn twin, but you out here in real life on real time, moving like damn Amora. You did the same shit Amora did to me. Came over here, disrupted a beautiful, beautiful live stream. I mean, everything was going well. Everything was going well. And you came over here, you interrupted, you caused problems. And then you dropped down and went to your channel and started talking shit about me. Deja vu. Same damn thing Amora did to me. You did it. But you want to call Break Room 411. And you know you damn well ain't have no reason going to your channel talking about me because you came over him. You came over him with the bullshit. You knew that comment you put down there, you trying to cause division. And you know why? I know you trying to cause division. Neo, you done told me 50 fucking times. Sis, I ain't trying to lie. Break Room didn't like you. You done told me this on the phone. Personal phone calls. Break Room didn't like you. I'm telling you, sis, in that GG sister group, Break Room used to think you was throwing shade at us. Like, y'all ain't gonna trust her. She's still over there throwing shade. And me and Tika just be like, no, I don't think Jeannie throwing shade. Now, Neo, haven't you told me that 50 fucking million times about Break Room? You told me that offline so many times. So your comment was not needed in my chat. Your comment was not needed in my chat. You already know how I'm moving. I'm not going off of what people tell me about a person. I have to get to know a person, my right hand, first-handed. That's who I am. And y'all learned that about Amora. Y'all was like, oh, I told you Amora like that. I told you Amora was going to do this. I told you Amora going to do that. And I said, y'all, and I even talked to Break Room on my panel one night and said, well, I'm a person that likes to learn things first-handed. Right? I like to experience people. I'm not the type of person that you can make me turn against somebody. I'm not that type of person. I received what you told me and I proceeded on with cautious until what Break Room showed me who she is out here or in my face. Okay, you told me 50 million times behind the scene that Break Room didn't like me. Break Room didn't trust me. And I think it really fucks with you because I'm a grown ass woman and I can receive that. I can absolutely receive that and move on. I know there's a lot of people out here don't fuck with the internet sister, don't like the internet sister. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. People have the right to proceed with cautious. It takes time to get to know people. Everybody out here on this internet should be cautious to fuck with anybody. You know, you should be cautious. All this back and forth with each other. Thank you so much, Miss Hill, for spreading the joy. Thank you for the $20 gift, sis. Thank you so much. But no, she never showed me nothing, Break Room, but she have told me. That's why I found it messy for her to come over here and put it in the chat. And it's not like you was giving me awareness or you was bringing awareness to me because she had already, she had already told me, Break Room. And you have the right, and I said this to her, to feel however you want to feel about me. Exactly. And that's the same thing went through my head. I'm like, hey, when you aware that was a G behind the fake page dragging Amberson, Neo, like don't come out here and play these kind of mind games like you just so troubled and you just so bothered because you see a bunch of people being fake. Oh, I just can't deal with the fake. I can't deal with the fake. And understood. And understood. I told Neo that you have the right. Shit. She was like, yeah, because I didn't I guess when I made the thumbnail and apologized, well shit, I take it lightly too. Somebody just came out here and started some unnecessary beef with me. I wasn't even coming for this person, but this person came for me. I was carrying somebody else's beef. I inherited somebody else's beef. I was carrying Amora beef, and I attacked you, and I attacked Neo, and I admit to my wrongdoing. And I meant that from the bottom of my heart. When I apologized to you, when I apologized to Neo, I meant that. So I'm damn sure not finna get in the crossfire with you and Neo. Shit, I just had to come out here and apologize to you and apologize to Neo. Now you and Neo falling out, y'all going through y'all whatever, that's y'all business. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to pick a side. Jeannie, you didn't do nothing wrong. She has some serious issue. And I mean, I don't want to come on here and drag her, but I must say she pissed me off. And not only did she piss me off, she ran my blood pressure up when she texts me. If I don't take her off the thumbnail, she gonna strike my page. I gotta make me another thumbnail. I gotta create a new thumbnail because I just hurry up and cropped her face and put the thumbnail back up there because it was time for me to go live. But I ain't got time to try to turn this into no beef or make this be beef. And then I called her a pussy. When she texts my phone, I say, you pussy. Yes, I did. I say, you pussy. And she said, oh, fake Christian. I say, no, what fake looks like is when you use somebody's commentary, even to talk about me, you use my commentary, and I never struck your page. But as soon as I put you on the thumbnail, you want to talk about, oh, I'm going to copyright you. And I will have fought that shit back because that's AI. That's not you. But I ain't got time to be going back and forth and always telling some this is toxic. This is toxic. But you over here putting yourself and creating mess. You want to tell me that break room, you want to tell me that break room don't like me and break room faking with me, but you come over here and you cause the biggest shit show on my channel. If you sincere, you know anytime you call me, I'm picking up for you. I don't care if I'm standing in the bank line at a teller. I'll be like, hey, sis, hold on. I'm dealing with business. I don't care if I'm in my office. Anytime my phone rings, I'm picking it up for you because I care for your mental health. So anytime you call me or you want to vent to me, I'm there. But to try to create a problem and make me be a problem, man, that's crazy. Neo, that's really crazy. Since you really need to examine yourself, you really need to get yourself checked out. You can't come out here and do this type of stuff. You can't. And then try to make everybody else be the problem. So if everybody out here is wrong for saying something about Amora, that means you've been out here with the bullshit. You've been out here with the bullshit. Burning down the damn sisterhood community. You want to pass for burning down the sisterhood community, talking your shit about the sisterhood, talking your shit about Amora, turning her ass into a roach and putting a rope around her neck. But now everybody out here, because they got kicked out the group, that's why they got a problem with her. So when you was out here making her ass out of a roach and putting nasty Nate around her neck, what was your problem? What was your problem with her? What was your problem with her? Your biggest problem today is that you didn't get the support and people didn't back your damn content like you expected it. And once again, it's because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You don't have to be so damn disrespectful when you calling somebody out. You don't have to burn the church down, burn crosses, turn people into roaches and shit to get your point across. Queen V, who moved on to better friends? Queen V said she moved on to better friends. Thuggy, Miki, and Amber. Who moved on to better friends? Yeah, y'all just don't know. I really did get upset on this evening because I'm like, don't put me in this shit with you in break room. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make me be a problem, y'all drama. Because if you don't want my honest opinion, like I always say, my opinion may be unpopular. Don't come up here. Don't come up here on my panel. Because you come on my panel, you be in my chat. That don't mean that we're going to always agree. And that's just who I am. Neox move on. Well, that's fine with her. And hell, if she want to be like a Lala, when they can't beat Amora, they end up joining Amora. Because that's what the hell she sounded like over there. But gonna ask me, oh, when you exposed the thread, cover up my personal information, because I know she doxed you and the information that she sent you got my personal information on it. Fuck you out here trying to make somebody look good. And I got a whole damn text thread with your goddamn background on it from her. I know more shit about you, Neox, from Amora than you telling me your damn self. But you out here trying to make it seem like it's the people who calling her out is the problem. Shit, if you lost, okay? If you can't stand in the paint and you just allow the internet and the more to break your ass down, just say that. Just say that. Because ain't no way in hell you coming out here trying to act like this goddamn lady ain't done shit. Oh, they just doing this because they got kicked out the group. But then when she kicked Break Room out the group in your voice, you went and joined a damn GG sister. You went and created and developed a GG sisterhood community with Break Room after she was kicked out the group. So please explain to me, why are you so mad with everybody else that's out here talking to Break Room, that's supporting Break Room? Because you damn sure supported Break Room after she was kicked out the group. Make it make sense. And I already told her that's crazy as hell. See, I talked to Neo offline. And I was like, Neo, I know I can't tell you what to do, but that's crazy to, be going back and forth with Break Room when she's exposing the moral. I already told her that. Because I'm like, damn, what's really going on? Like, you really that pissed? You really that pissed? My thing is, if you discover Break Room isn't who she say she is, right? And you don't want to be in line with her, and you told me out your own mouth you was praying or you was talking to the universe. You said it on one of your live video screens, and I said I wasn't in there. But you told me over the phone that you was asking the universe to show you who belongs in your life or who to be aware of. I may not have the exact words right, but you said the stream froze. And you never put two together until you and Break Room fell out. And then that's when you was like, oh man, I remember watching her live and it just froze when I was asking the universe to show me who's for me. So my thing is, if the universe that showed you who's for you and that Break Room is not for you, I can't tell you what to do, but why come over on my channel and make this shit be something that is not worth going back and forth with. Like, why was that brought on my channel, Neo? That's all I need to know. Why was this brought on my channel? I'm over here talking about how Amora, okay, how Amora divides people, how she's all about division, how she want her supporters to carry her beef, but at any time she can be okay with the person she done built the hate campaign on. I want to know how Break Room and your beef end up on my channel. Break Room was already over here in the chat. Break Room had been in the chat since the very, very beginning. Break Room have been in the chat since the she was one of the first ones when I hit live. So why when you show up, shit just shift to the left, Neo? You got to examine yourself. You constantly called Amora a cult leader. You allegedly, you bammed that into me. I mean, every single time an opportunity you have to tell me that Amora is a cult leader, Amora is a cult leader, that's a whole cult over there. Please explain to me, why are you moving like Amora? If you stand against cults and cult leaders, why you are moving like Amora? Make it make sense. Because you really trying to cause division. When I absolutely told you it ain't no side to be taken. And I'm okay. You know I have a heart of forgiveness. I'm okay. Somebody talked about me and they want to rock with me. I'm okay. At my big age, I want peace. And then to act like, oh yeah, y'all at that age, homie, and what age you at? What age you at? Because let me tell you something, sis. I don't know if it's the job. I don't know if it's the internet. But you need to get you some rest too. Because that youthful look that you had when you first came out here, whether it was the filters, whatever, is not there anymore, sis. So maybe you need to start dealing with your inner man. And coming out here trying to throw jabs at people's age. Oh, maybe y'all, getting at that age where y'all being forgetful. No, I'm not fucking forgetful. I know what you told me. So if you left it out, you ain't tell me shit about you was on your way out. If that was the case, remember, I wasn't out here. I wasn't even following you guys. I ain't know what the hell was going on other than what Amora told me. Yes, and I asked her, how can I help her? For her to go run into her YouTube channel to talk about the internet, sister, all I asked her was, what can I do? What can I do to help you, to make you feel better? That's why I didn't drop her. I mean, everybody in the chat was like, bye, drop her. But I don't do that. I don't take sides. I could have dropped her. But no, if she needs to talk, I feel like sometimes people feel like people are not hearing them and they want to get something out. So I respectfully let her say every single thing she wanted to say. I would not disrespect her and drop her from my panel. Even though I'm like, damn, where this come from? Where are we going? This is about 2K in the moral. I'm thinking that in the back of my head, but at the same time, I'm trying to give sis some respect because once again, we never know how people mental state of mind. So I felt like she wanted to be heard. So, okay, I listened to her. That's just who I am. Even if it took me sitting here and me and her being the only one on my channel, everybody could have walked out the door. Everybody could have walked away from my live stream. I would have still sat here and listened to her because it's important to listen to people. Sometimes people just need an ear. Sometimes people just need a shoulder. As I'm listening, I'm like, damn. Okay, I'm letting her talk, but this shit ain't adding up. 2 plus 2 ain't adding up. Cause I'm like, how is you saying all this about break room now when you absolutely joined the sisterhood after the sister Amora sisterhood community? You went and found a whole new sisterhood community with break room. So it's not adding up. So that was my question to her. Well, not my question to her. I just told her I couldn't agree with her. I just simply said, well, sis, I can't agree with you that break room is doing this because she was kicked out of Amora group. A break room was aware of all Amora nasty doings. I can't agree with you on that. And one of the reasons I can't agree with you on is because when you call me or when we talk, you made Amora be the problem on the phone call. You didn't make break room be the problem. So you can't do that with me. You can't call me and tell me that Amora was the problem. Okay, but now that you pissed off with break room, now you want to say break room is the problem. I can't agree with you on that, sis. So to get mad and run to your page because I couldn't agree with her on that was crazy. Yeah, she was trying to debate me on what she told me and then say I had it wrong. No, sis, you ain't tell me. You ain't tell me you was on your way out the door. I honestly now about the Amor, I mean not Amor, Romika, that Amora came at her because of the Romika. She didn't agree with Amora with the Romika. Absolutely, she told me that. And not only did she tell me that, but Break Room said that's the same reason her and Amora started bumping heads about the Romika. Yeah, she did tell me that. But she didn't tell me, oh, I was on my way out the door. She told me that Candy and Amora, she already knew they was with the BS when they called her. And she, read through that they was trying to turn her against Break Room and she wasn't letting it go down like that. That's what she told me. So that's why I'm like, wait a minute, I can't agree with you on that, sis, because this is what you told me. But, oh well. White Chocolate said, I heard she left because of what they was going to do to Break Room with my ears. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I said it, she got mad at me for saying that. She said, no, that's not why she left for old girl. She was already out the door. So, hey, I didn't know. Like I said, when I came out here, everything, it was already a shit show. It was already a fire going on between Break Room, Neo, and Amora. How it got there, I don't know. I just know what she told me. Who you learning about today? And then, I mean, she come out here and she create. I hate to hear people talk about her. I really do. I don't like to hear people talk about Neo because of the simple fact, y'all. I feel like Neo is not stable mentally. That's just my opinion. Now, Neo says she's absolutely healthy. Neo says she's okay. Neo says she doesn't need help. Neo says that, right? I don't know. But in my opinion, listening to this lady and just watching what she did to me today, I'm going to feel, and like I told her on my panel earlier, go get help, Neo. Go get help, Neo. You may be in denial, but go get help. And it's not a bad thing to go get help. I mean, hell, just being out here in this toxic shit probably have caused you, to lose self-control, waking up fighting with people all day, going to sleep fighting with people all day. That's why I refuse to be a part of the drama. I'm like, I'm not attaching my shit to this drama. I'm gonna say what I got to say. Some Amora trolls came at me under my last live, and I told them to be blessed. Like, I'm not going back and forth with people out here on this internet. But I did too come out here to address this with Neo because she ran to her channel and over there playing victim. She absolutely came out here and showed her ass on my channel. Now she's the victim. When you did that to yourself, you chose to pull up in a chat full of people, okay, that you know was going to support break room and take break room side. I just seen this shit happen so many times in the chat, and most of the time I just ignore it because I'm like, you got to know these people by name. So why do you keep pulling up saying the same shit and you keep getting the same reaction? Then you want to act like, oh, everybody say I'm wrong. Not everybody think you wrong, but you come and you put yourself in the chat where majority of the people do think you wrong. So why communicate? Why come in the chat where you know majority of the people is not going to agree with you? Like, why would you cause that pain on you? You start shit up where people gonna tell you bye Neo, bye Neo. Like, I just seen it so many times and I just ignore it. I be like, damn Neo, why is you doing this to yourself? Why you keep repeating yourself? Why you keep saying the same shit to these people in the chat? It be the same. Most of the time we have the exact same people in our chat. Very seldom you may get one or two new people, but you know it's gonna be the same damn people in my chat, and they already let you know how they feel about you. So why keep coming in the chat fucking with them same people that gonna say bye Neo, bye Zero X? Like, I wouldn't do that to myself. I just would not give people that pleasure. I would not give people the access to do that to me. I'm not gonna do it. No, and then that's my thing. Don't antagonize somebody and then be like, you fake Christian. I mean, you text my phone. Oh, I'm just calling because she called me, but I was getting ready to go live. I'm like, I'm not finna do this with Neo because Neo could have called me before she went live on her channel. But she done went live on her channel and talking shit about me. And then as soon as I said a lie to come out here and address her ass, she want to call me 5 minutes before I go live. So I didn't answer. And she's going to text me, oh, I was just calling to tell you, if you don't take my face off your thumbnail, I'm going to scrape your page. I'm going to copyright you. And that just sent chills through my body. Because y'all all know she'd have used my commentary on her page. And she have said out her mouth, that's why she'll use, because I'm not going to strike her. I'm not going to come for her. That just really boiled my blood. And I call her Pussy before you knew it. Before you knew it. And the first thing she texts back, fake Christian. Baby, please don't antagonize me. Peter cut one of the wrong's ears off in the Bible. When they came converting Jesus, Peter absolutely took a sword out and chopped that ear off, and Jesus had to replace that ear. Don't provoke people. I don't think God made nobody to be weak. You threaten to copyright my page after I have given you a shoulder, a ear. I haven't done nothing. I even let you come up here for a whole hour and talk over TC. Talk over TC. I let you do every damn thing, because when I recognize a weak person, I absolutely have sympathy for them. A moral weak ass person. That's why I allow her a couple times to disrespect me on my channel. But ain't nothing sweet about the internet, sister. I do stand for peace. But when y'all push me and push my back up in the corner, y'all know like hell I'm coming out here windmilling. Y'all already know the internet is going to come out here and windmilling. It's best for y'all to take my kindness for kind and not for weakness. Okay? If I give you an inch, don't try to take a yard. I didn't drop her because I know she's sensitive. So I try to have as much as respect and patience with her. Same thing Amori did on my channel. The night she came over here and showed her ass with La Leslie them. I didn't drop her. I try to have patience, understanding with her, kind. Because you got people like them. They absolutely falls apart when you try to redirect them or point out their flaws, which we all have flaws. We all have flaws. We all fall short. But the way Neo carried on tonight was not right. Crazy word. Oh my. Y'all can hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Press 7. Look, one of the things I don't force on people is religion and politics. I don't get political with people and I don't try to force religion on people because people have their right? And I don't judge nobody on the way they feel and on the way they think, okay? Be you. Be you. And that's why I let her come up here and say all the shit she had to say. Like, I'm not telling her to not speak. Speak. Say what the hell you got to say. But then I'm going to reply. I'm going to give you my opinion, My thought, what I think about what you're saying. You can feel you right. But if you gonna talk and somebody gonna reply back to you on we having a conversation, please don't get mad because I don't agree with you. I talk about that all the time over here on the Internet Sister JK channel. We can agree to disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We can agree to disagree. But don't get pissed off. Don't get pissed off. And I know there's a lot of people out here that don't believe in, Christ, don't believe in Christians, don't agree with Christians, don't agree with my religion. I'm okay with that. That's not gonna make me hate her, dislike her, or be mad at her. And she loved to say that's why people don't like her because fake Christians, fake Christians. No, no. I'm wise enough to know that my belief may not be your beliefs. And hey, at the end of the day, you going to have to answer on judgment day, not me. So that's not the problem with her because she don't believe, she don't have the same belief or quote quote in her voice, she don't serve the same God. And she did do that. And I was okay with it, TC, because remember, I let her back up. But I knew when you two was on the stage, it was just, a little hectic. So when she came back the second time, I let you finish and then I brought her back up. But yeah, she kept cutting me off and I was giving her mad respect. People was telling to drop her. Like Chocolate said, I put her name in YouTube search. She's been trouble everywhere. I'm sorry to hear that because I really don't have a problem with Neox. And I just dislike the fact that she pushed me to this point, to come out here. And she really made my blood boil when she threatened to copyright me. I don't know who she served, baby. And like I said, I really don't try. If you don't believe what I believe, I'm not forcing nothing on you, baby. I can just tell you the greatness of God, how good he been to me, and that's it. I don't know who she served, but she said she don't serve the same God we serve. Well, if she tell y'all, hold on. Well, the girl keep telling folks she got mental health problems. We've been seeing it more since her and break room with BR. Now Eugenie. Well, I'm not going to be a part of her problem. I'm not going to be a part of her drama, right? I just came out here absolutely to say I disagree with the shit show that she put on tonight and to let her know that I'm not going to carry her beef because I feel like that's the only reason why she came to my channel with the bullshit and on my channel is that she's really trying to get me, I believe, to dislike break room because she, like I said, she told me 50 million times, about she felt break room don't fuck with me like that. Like you told me that already offline. You ain't got to keep saying that here, in my chat. So I just come out here and let her know I don't have a problem with you, Neox, but I'm not gonna carry your beef. If you was listening to my show right before this show, you will have caught that. I'm not carrying nobody beef. I'm not. I'm not beefing with nobody. For nobody. I don't agree at all with what she did. I furthermore don't agree with the lies she did after that either. No. And then somebody says she keep telling that she got mental health problems. Well, why every time I tell her to go get help, she tell me she don't need help? Why I tell her all the time, I'm like, Neo, I hear hurt. I hear hurt. I hear hurt. And she tell me, I'm not hurt. You always saying I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm not hurt. I don't have a problem with Neo, but I'm not gonna, babysit Neo and play these games with her. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that with Neo. Like I said, I talk to Neo all the time. Not as much because she's been out there. I've been proud of her. She's been out there trying to get her business up off the ground. Make her bad. She's trying to do better for herself. I like that. I'm proud of that. She told me, she was gonna stay out the drama. She was gonna stay away. She wasn't gonna get involved. Cause I forgot what happened. What happened? Oh, that time when Amora came out here throwing shade, and people was like they didn't know if she was talking about me or break room. I even told her somebody I talked to on the phone was like, well, you couldn't tell she was talking about you, break room, or Neo. And I was like, for real. Now Neo ain't even been out here in the mess. Y'all know Amora wasn't talking about Neo. Neo ain't been out here in the mess. So I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to her about like, you ain't even been out here in the mess. I don't know why she came the way she came today. Yeah, she said she will Lysandra said, no, Neo is really a real crybaby. She can't be from Florida. Hell to the no. Yeah, she from Florida. And Lysandra, I just think like she's hurt. She's hurt. She's hurt. And whether she want to admit it or not, she's definitely hurt by the Gigi sisters. She'll never want to come out here and admit. When I think personally, like I said, I never really want to touch on the topic because I never wanted nobody to feel like I'm taking sides. You can say one word and people think, you're throwing shade. You can just say one word and it can just turn your meaning into something else. But if you ask me, I really do think that when she was rejected and removed from that cruise, that really broke Neo. That really broke Neo. Now this is my opinion. That really broke Neo. Y'all probably didn't remove her from that group. But when y'all absolutely refund her money, that took the fight out of her. When all she had to do, and now she didn't say this. If I was to say something like this, Neo would be like, hell no. But I listen. I listen. When I feel like all she had to do was be a grown woman, express her feelings to y'all. Some people don't understand. There's a action behind every behavior. People behave the way they behave for a reason. There's a reason behind every action, y'all. And Neo came out here and attacked the GG sisters, or came out here and talked about the GG sisters, not because she hates y'all, but because she was hurt. And that was her way of getting y'all attention. Now, that's just my opinion. Versus just calling, reaching back out and say, you know what? Whatever happened, whatever I said or did to offend anybody, I really care about y'all sisters and forgive me. Let's do better. But yet she came out here to let the internet know her hurt. Now that's what she said, and that's where I get this from. That I guess y'all made an agreement. I get this from off of her channel, listening to her live. because y'all made an agreement that whatever go on in y'all sisterhood community, y'all will never come out here on the internet and y'all never talk about it. Well, I feel like she came out here on the internet and she talked about it because she was trying to get y'all attention. She was hurt. She was hurt. It was hurt. And she turned that hurt into hate, dislike. That was absolutely the act of pain, hurt. Now, what happened, who was wrong, who was right, I ain't getting into it. But whatever happened there, it hurt her, whether she was wrong or she was right. Whatever went on in the GG sisters, it hurt her. And that's why she came out here acting the way she was acting. She wanted to be accepted back into that group. She wanted to be accepted back to you guys. It didn't work like that. So y'all became her worst enemy. And it's sad to have watched that. Well, sis, that's why I said I wouldn't get into it. She wanted us to put a bottle in her mouth on the back end. She wanted us to take her abuse on the back end. She was really talking to us crazy on the back end, and we told her to take some time. That's why I said I didn't want to get into this. But I always said if I was to develop a sisterhood community, I would absolutely do a mental evaluation test on everybody come through. I would love to know people weakness. I would love to know their strength. I would love to know what trigger them. I find where your weakness, where your strength, what triggers you. I would love to know if you have self-control. So, we can't deal with everybody the same way because we all have the same basic needs, right? But we are our own individuals. So everybody, some people you got to handle fragile, right? Some people you got to know don't have self-control, lack self-control, and may say and do things to hurt others, whether it's verbal or physical. Like we are meeting people from all around the world. So to just sign people up to the sisterhood community, just to sign people up to be in certain groups with you, man, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. You would really have to take a mental evaluation test with me. And like I said, I would need to really know a lot about you. I would need to get to know your personality. I would really need to get to know, what you stand for, what you stand against. I would need to get to know more than we have the same dislikes, right? We have the same dislikes. Like, because we all dislike the truth, let's call each other sisters. I would never do nothing like that. Or just because we all dislike Bree, let's call ourselves sisters. And EEG would need to be suggested. No, I'm serious. Because people, she was talking to y'all crazy on the back end, and she probably don't even realize she was talking to y'all crazy on the back end. Just like I feel like she came over here talking crazy and then went over on her channel talking even more crazy. But if you talk to her right now, she wouldn't even think she was talking to me crazy, or she was on her channel talking crazy. Yeah, and see what I'm saying. The thing is, that's why before we get to the back end, get to know, this is just my opinion, my advice. Get to know people before it become a back end. Because now here she is feeling like, oh, I was supposed to be a sister of them, and I was just, left behind. I was just left behind. Like nobody took in consideration of my feelings. Nobody was listening to me. But what I'm reading, you saying she was the problem. but I don't think she knows that. Oh wow, that's a judgment in the behavior. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You definitely know the EGG. EGG. No, I understood what you were saying, but I don't know nobody who's going to go out and have a diagnostic test done. But that's why I laugh when you say a EGG need to be done. It's like because I'm like, I don't know if I'm trying to be a part of a sisterhood group and they tell me I got to go have a diagnostic test done. I got to go have an EGG. I don't think I'm doing it. But you're right. You can find all different type of cause. Yeah. Yeah. With that EGG can tell a lot. Um, but yeah, I was more talking about like just do activities, have them fill out forms online, you know. Because you can have a good conversation with a person. And I know you all went down to Florida together and y'all spent them 4 5 days together and y'all connect, y'all, in the midst passion of having fun, having a good time, y'all all connect, but didn't get to know each other. Didn't get to know each other. No queen feet, and I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Okay, I came out here, like I said, yelling in my live, being very upset with her because of the text message she sent me before I went live about striking my page. So I did go to the left field on her when I first came out here. But like I said, I don't have a problem with Neox. I'm definitely disappointed in her because just like she was telling me things about break room, people have said things about her like she's out of control. She has no self-control. I never use those things against her. I let her be absolutely Neo. Come over in my chat whenever she want to come in my chat, say what she want to say, let her up on the panel. I didn't judge her off of what people said about her, just like I wasn't going to judge break room off of what Neo told me. It's just like, okay, thank you sis for telling me. And I felt like it was just left there, but to just keep knocking at the door with it, to me, I think that's just trying to bring forth confusion and division. Like I heard you the first time. I'm okay with it. I'm not out here trying to create beef with nobody. Nobody. I'm not trying to create beef with nobody. Pretty Green, I say I don't know Gigi sisters. Well, it was a couple group of ladies from the saga that develop another community called Gigi Sisters. And I don't know who all was in it, but Neo, Break Room, Tamik, Teakers, and TC. I think mom of three. Yeah. I don't even think they had launched, the group yet. I don't think they was accepting any members. It was just getting up off they was the founders of the GG sister groups and they were trying to form this sisterhood. And yeah, in the midst of them coming up with the rules, the do's and the don'ts, and the goals for the sisterhood, GG sister group, I think things went to the left with Neo. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yes, those parasites is awful. Yeah, you right. You right, sis. Mental impairment comes from many things. Like I said, I'm sad to see what's going on, okay, with Neo. I'm not gonna even hold you guys. I'm absolutely sad to see what's going on with her, you all. I know she's a grown woman, but something, I don't know what it is, but something ain't right there. Oh yeah, she did say something once again. That's why I know something ain't clicking with her. Cause it's like in the same sentence, you talking about how much you hate this woman and how she don't deserve what she got. And I'm like, damn, Neo, you the only one sound like you jealous of her more. Cause how would you say this woman don't deserve what she got? Who in the hell for you to say that? That lady still over there making her money. I don't think nobody came out here. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but as for me, that's why I don't strike y'all page. I ain't never strike anybody page out here. Never ever struck a person page. If I know how to get strikes off of my page, y'all got to know I know how to strike damn pages. Okay? Mora came out here and struck me 2 times. So she got one more strike. As if I didn't know how to take the strikes off my page. I just don't go for people's livelihood. Didn't I just tell y'all a person absolutely? I reached out to another private investigator and told the private investigator what I expected from one investigator. And that private investigator is the one that gave me the information on how to deal with Candy. If I feel at any time that she is misusing and abusing the system to dox me or my daughter to look up any of our information, he absolutely gave me the information that I needed to have them to do the investigation on her to see if she's misusing the system. And didn't I tell y'all, once he told me what would happen, that she will lose her license? I said, I ain't trying to take nobody money. Y'all always know I be talking about I ain't trying to take nobody livelihood. I talk on somebody, I'm bringing awareness. I'm talking about a person behavior. But Neox did have a nurse to go on her live tonight and act like somebody beefing with her more about her paycheck. Out here on YouTube when she the only one sound like she hate the lady for the lady gaining money. She say I dislike her. I don't like her because she said out her own mouth she don't like this lady because the lady don't deserve what she got. What the hell? I said, well, damn, you a hater. You's an absolutely goddamn hater, Neo. I need you to know that's how you sound when you said that. Because I never had a problem with what she has. What she earned. Never had a problem. Because everybody deserves a happy life. It was always her being a master manipulator and a compulsive liar, a shit starter, dividing people, hate campaign. That's been my issue. It absolutely have not been what she got. Everything Gamora got to me is standards. It's standard. Shit, if you work for it and you earn it, you deserve it. I always tell y'all she deserve her money. She come out here and put her damn hours in. I just say it's not right to play on people's top and play in people's face. Cause division. But Neo said it out her own mouth, so she the only one over there hating on the woman. So I mean, she's still making her money. Good. Make her money. And I said that to y'all. She still have the same people who send her super sticker, send her super chat. Good. But they ain't gonna stop me from coming out here running my program, talking about what I want to talk about on my show. I have real conversations. But so much for Neo because, like I said, I think it's a problem there. I think it's a mental problem there. And somebody said She told y'all she have mental issues, but she tells me she's not hurt. She tells me she don't have a problem. I'm just gonna say this. I hear it in her voice. I hear a lot of hurt, hate, and I feel she's fragile. What she could have got mad, she wanted us to strike her page on the back end. I don't strike pages, but I was like, oh, okay. But I just don't do it. No, I don't strike pages either. I don't care what nobody say. Certain stuff I just don't mess with people. If this the way you make your money, any way you make your money, I'm not going at nobody money, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not going after nobody livelihood. The world is already full of mental health patients. Mental health illness is real. The last thing you want to do is cause somebody a financial hardship. You don't want to cause nobody a financial hardship. That's the last damn thing you want to do. It's cause a person financial hardship. That's crazy work. I'm not doing it. I'm not. What you say, lovely? You said a lot of fake phony going on. Anybody does me evil. Mm, love cat, justice for Romika. I'm gonna tell you this. I'ma be careful what I speak over people's life. So I'm not gonna read out your comment loud, but I pinned it. I pinned it. And once again, over here, real conversations. So real comments. Y'all are grown. Y'all can speak how y'all feel. And I don't have to agree with it, right? Me agreeing to disagreeing, I don't find myself being fake or real. And I know this comment, you just speaking in general, right? Some people will agree just to seem to be real with people. Everything somebody say, they want to agree with them because they want to feel, okay, I'm real, I'm keeping it real, or if I don't agree with them, I'm gonna be fake. I came on the internet with the heart that I have, okay? My heart, I mean, people who have doxed me, talked about me, got me on Facebook, y'all can go back many, many years. I have always been a giver, not a taker. That's just have been me. So I came on the internet and I came into this little true saga with the heart I have today. I'm not going to let nobody cause me to undo who I am, right? I lost myself, but I have found myself. So I don't wish bad upon nobody, okay? You can talk about me, you can talk about my mama, you can talk about my kids, okay? You can talk about whatever you want to talk about because I live in my truth and I'm grateful. I'm not going to block my blessing wishing bad on other people. I'm just not going to do it. I came on here with this heart and I'm going to continue to have the heart I have. Take it up with God. You know, God created me and, I have said before, like, oh, because my siblings, we are different. For instance, Chris won't take half of the bullshit I take, you know, but at the end of the day, my heart is my heart. I talk my shit. I bring awareness out here. Y'all want to say walk them like a dog, whatever. But one thing I'm never gonna do is wish nothing bad on people. I'm never gonna feel like a person don't deserve happiness. A person don't deserve with leveling up their life, elevating, being the best, having the best. I'm never gonna feel like that, right? That's between them and God. The vengeance is the Lord. So I said all that to say this. Any payback, I let God Yeah, I know you were speaking in general, and a lot of people feel the way you feel. A lot of people feel the way you feel because, like I said, we all are our own individual. We have our same basic needs: air. We need air, oxygen in order to breathe. We need food to stay alive. We eliminate all us piss and shit. So we all have the same basic needs, but however, we are our own different individuals. And it goes back to what I was saying on my last channel. You have the right to think for yourself, to feel how you feel, right? I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to think. I'll share with you how I feel. I don't feel that nobody deserves to struggle at all. I would like to see everybody win. And I truly am a believer. I believe everybody can win. But you got to put forth, you have to put forth to, creating that lifestyle that you want. You know what I'm saying? And if God see fit for her to have it, because I need y'all to know God reign on the just and the unjust too. So if he see fit for her to have what she have, then hey, she'll have it. If he see fit that she don't have it, he'll make a way where she don't have it. But one thing I'm going to say, I never wants to be a part of somebody struggling or a financial hardship. Like, I called the police on her when she was out here playing bingo, but God knew my heart, right? He absolutely knew my heart, and I was wrong. I probably would have cried if the damn lady would have went to jail, but I did too have a point to prove, right? And that's that you're not perfect. You don't always do what's right. You break the law too. You know what I'm saying? You a criminal who just haven't gotten caught. But to see the woman lose everything, and to have the heart that Neox have by saying she don't deserve what she got. If it's hers, she deserve it. Every dollar that go to her bank account on the 21st of the month from YouTube, she deserve it. Every car she drive or ride in, she deserve it. The house she live in, she deserve it. The materialistic things and the monies is not my focus. It's the lies. It's the lies. It's the manipulation. How she play on people top and how she divide and how she, build hate campaigns for other brown skinned women to hate each other. That's the stuff I have a problem with. Those are the things that I talk about. Her behavior, her money wise, that's none of my damn business. Whether she bring in 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, that's none of my damn business. And that's one of the biggest problems us brown skinned people have with each other. And it's not right. When you see somebody else winning, you have a problem with their wins. That's not good, y'all. Is she a good person? No. Can she become a good person? Yes. She can stop the foolery. Yes, she can. But is she the only person out here with the foolery? Hell no. All of us have flaws. That's why I always told people, don't spare me shit. You see me saying or doing something wrong, call me out. Don't spare me. Don't spare me. And I don't mind about being corrected, because I feel like when people correct me, that make me become a better version, a better person. Because a lot of times, like I said, self-awareness is important, and some people don't have that. Neo left here absolutely thinking she hadn't said or done nothing wrong when she was absolutely wrong. Everybody don't have self-awareness. So a lot of people say and do things and they're not even aware that they're wrong. When people call me out, I don't care even if they leave a comment in my chat. I examine myself. I be like, well, damn, Jeannie, did you really say that? How did you say it? Did you mean it? Because I always want to tap into and become the better version of me. But some people don't like to be called out because they don't have self-awareness and they don't want to take on accountability. Oh, hey, sis, you should get your gift box soon because I shipped your gift box out, sis. Part two of my daughter B Day. Share it with me on Facebook, sis. Happy birthday to your baby girl. And he reigned on the just and unjust. And you're absolutely right about Psalms 11 and 5. And that's why I can be who I am today and have the heart because I know the vengeance is the Lord. I know the vengeance is the Lord. I know I ain't got to get a lick back. I know I ain't got to wish bad on nobody because God ain't sleep. He's watching. He see everything that's been said and done. So you right, sis. You right, Love K. Justice for Romika. You're absolutely right. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. Psalms 11 and 5. You're absolutely right, sis. And that's why you can have a heart to forgive. You can have a heart to love. Even when you know a person is wrong, it's our job to keep loving them. Loving them. The Bible also tells us to pray for our enemies. Okay? The Bible tells us to pray for our enemies. The Bible tells us the vengeance is the Lord. So we got to stay mindful. And I always teach my daughters, like, we can't believe some of the Bible and not all of the Bible. So I'm going to keep loving and I'm going to keep wishing the best for people. And just continue to pray that I keep the same heart that I have because I just don't see how people can just hate people so much till they wish bad on them. I can't see it. Like I said, she do play a lot, mind games, and she have done a lot of stuff. But trust me, the God that I trust and the God that I serve, I know he'll deal with her if he's not already dealing with her. Just like I know when I do wrong, he'll deal with me. That's why I'm quick to come out here and ask for forgiveness. I'm quick to come out here and ask for forgiveness because I'm not excluded. God don't have a respect to other. He loves me. He loves her just as much as he loves me. So if he can forgive me, he can forgive her. And if he can punish her for her wrongdoing, he sure can punish me for my wrongdoing. So that's why I try so hard to refrain from doing people wrong. Like I say, my biggest problem, I talk too much. And I'm okay with that. Hey, Shorty Red. Hey, Gossip and Giggles. Yeah, I hope you can reach out to Neo, you know, to love on her. And I wish the best for Neo. I just absolutely know that I wasn't in agreement with how she spazzed out, but I don't want people, picking at her or jabbing at her because I truly do believe that Neo is fragile. I probably will never ever find out why and what happened and why she feel the way she feel, but I see a woman that's hurt. I see a woman that's hurt. And there's nothing wrong. I want to let y'all know, right? I want to let y'all know because every time I tell Neo, I see pain, I hear hurt, whether it's out here or whether we on a one-on-one phone call, she deny it, right? But then her action shows different, her tone of voice, it just give me a cry out. I can't put my hand on it, but the young lady seeing a cry out, right? It's a cry, y'all. It's a cry. And I feel like it's a cry for attention. And even with Neo may not realize it. I don't know if she realized it, but her outer man have changed a lot. When Neo first came out here, Neo was so refreshing, so young looking. So, like I said, I don't know if it's family, I don't know if it's her job, or I don't know if this is internet, but it have taken a toll on Neo. And I say it out loud all the time: get some help, get some help, get some help, because mental health is real. Mental health is real. And I love everybody, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. Even though I get disappointed at some, I get disappointed here and there when people act out. But however, I'm wise enough to know nobody's perfect. And life is lifing. Life is lifing, okay? And if you don't protect your peace, then you in trouble. If you don't protect your peace, then you in trouble. I got a lot of love for you, Jeannie. I love you too, Break Room. I love you too. I think we're just growing, and I think it's important that we take our time to get to know each other, right? Really, out here on the internet. Because believe it or not, a lot of us been out here for like 4 years. October make 4 years. We haven't gotten to know each other, the individual. We haven't got to know our personality. We haven't got to know the real Genie, the real Break Room, the real TC, we just know each other from out here on this internet and covering such demonic saga, the LaTruth Pain. So we have came out here and we have judged people and each other by the way we see them react in this LaTruth saga. But it's all about studying people, getting to know people energy. And that's really what I did with Amora. Talk to her on the phone because I seen her act a way out here on the internet, right? I seen her in action out here on the internet. But however, I wanted to get to know her and know Amora. And I know Amora can become a better person, but Amora is another one that have hurt. She may look good, she may sound good, but one thing about healthy people, this I know. Healthy people do not hurt people. Healthy people do not hurt people. So I know for a fact that there's something, okay? There's absolutely something there with Amora that's not clicking, that's not healthy. She's dealing with some type of hurt, pain, rejection. That's the way I feel. That's my opinion. Yep, people inside be tarnished. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people dress the outside man up, and all along the inner man is broken, hurt. I had a great niece, y'all. I got me sounding so old. I'm sure them text messages going off is from my sister-in-law. Her granddaughter graduated today. I got to go back, build some more graduation bears. But it's my nephew daughter. I know I sound so old, my great niece. I'm a great aunt, y'all. But it's my oldest brother, and I think he in his 60s. Yeah, it's his grandchild. Graduated. So excuse me with the dean. Um, yes, but people inside do be tarnished. People be broken. And yeah, I don't mind by talking, bringing awareness and pointing out what I, see and feel is worth talking about. But for the most part, a lot of people out here on this internet is fragile, y'all. It's fragile. They're fragile. You got to just handle them with care. Get them told. Now, tell them when they're right or they're wrong. But you just got to be cautious. And I just think Neo is one of them that you just got to handle with care. And truth be told, now, I think that's what I heard when Break Room kept blowing her up. Break room. Now, this is what I think I heard out here, was concerned about her mental health and wanted to make sure she didn't hurt herself. So that stuck with me too, which Neo says she ain't gonna hurt herself. Like, that's not something she gonna do. So evidently break room had to notice somewhere with talking with her and dealing with her that she's fragile and that is something there. If she was thinking that, she kept blowing her up, kept calling her because she wanted to make sure she wasn't checking out. What you try to find? What you try to find? Pretty Green Eye said, I looked high and low for a G and a Neo that I find it. Nope. So it was not meant for me to find it. What you was looking for, sis? I caught the end of that. What you looking for? Though that content she was making with AG, that's what you was looking for. The content she was making with AG. Yeah, that was some wicked content. If you was looking for that content that she was making with AG, I mean AG can get wicked too. Hell, AG pull up. What, that wasn't me, so I ain't gonna claim that. I ain't gonna need to speak that out. But AG can make some wicked content too. But yeah, and at that time, AG and I was going back and forth, and I still didn't agree with a lot of Neox content that she was doing on AG. I wouldn't even watch it. And I'm talking about this the same time AG talking shit about me, AG talking shit about Neox, but I still didn't agree with a lot of that content that she was making. Oh, so she did say something. Okay, like I said, that's why I want to be cautious with her, because I know that she respect me. I know that she has love for me, and so I never want to get out here and say none of the things that I said in the past to her. I would never. When I did call her a pussy. I did say you pussy. When she said she was going to copyright my page, but that's like brother and sisters. Well, I don't know if I would call my sister pussy, but she did make me mad. But I would never drag Neox, never, ever drag her. When I apologized to her, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Um, and I do want to see her rise above whatever it is that's troubling her. She's on a good path. She's absolutely on the right track, and I just don't know where this came from tonight, because she was doing good. She was doing good, and I just hope she gets back on that path. So TC said, I'm sorry, JK, but that's not what she said on the back end. That's why we was concerned. She did say something like that. If a Gigi sis in here, please correct me. Okay, and break room said facts. Yeah, break room said facts. So she did say somewhat something like that. TC is saying, um, yeah, we don't want nobody in this. I don't want nobody, whether you in this saga, whether you out here on YouTube, I don't want nobody checking out. And that's one of the things I asked her, like, hey, what can I do? And we have to ask that sometime. When a person is spinning out of control and a person is just acting out, sometimes we have to just ask, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to make it better? We have to ask that. Sometimes people look at other people and feel like they just got life all together. And then next thing you know, he done checked out, she done checked out, or they had a mental health illness. Just because people be having it all together, that don't mean they are okay. And it's okay for us to check on people to make sure people are okay. Oh, Neo back over here. She said, no, I didn't. Okay, so she said she never said anything like she'll harm herself. Mm-hmm. Okay, she said no, she didn't. She said she didn't say it. Well, I'm glad you in this chat. I'm glad you listening in, Neo. I wish the best for you, and really, the way you perform today, I would rather we not have contact with each other than fall out, fight, and have to say some hurtful things to one another. I promise you, I will respect you a lot more to know that you're moving on and we move on in peace. I talk to you on the back end. I say I never want to hurt anybody again. If a person comes to me already hurt, if I can't help you heal, I can't help you feel better, I'd rather not have no parts of it. I'm not trying to add no additional hurt or pain into nobody's life. If I can't do nothing to help you, I damn sure don't want to hurt you. Okay, so y'all did ask her. Tiker's asked her while we was on our call, what can we do to help her? But why? Why, Neo? I'm going to get y'all back. Why, Neo? Why is it so? Why the vengeance and the revenge? Why the revenge? Why you such in a revenge mode, Neo? Like, baby, we talked on the back end. You got your truck, something you wanted to do. You work, and you even said on your live today that you made like 4 grand in a couple of days. You should be in a happy place. It shouldn't be, I'm gonna get y'all back. Just let it be, Neo. Just let it burn. Just let it burn. Don't hurt yourself trying to do get backs. Do you know karma is real? You trying to get backs, and then you turn around and you hurt yourself. Oh yeah, she wanted AG real bad, and I knew that for a fact. She really was thinking about going up there to AG. I'm telling. She told me that out her own mouth. But y'all, let's say this. She said she wasn't. She's not gonna hurt herself. That's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And I pray that you continue to be strong minded and you never get to that point. But you shouldn't be planning on revenge. Oh, I'm gonna get y'all back. Like, sis, it's not worth. We over here having a conversation. We just chit chatting. Things didn't work out in the GG sister community. Let it burn. Let it go on. Ain't no use to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Because I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, and this is not picking on you. This is absolutely coming to you as a big sister, the internet sister. It don't make you look good, Neo. And I do feel like you got greatness in you. I feel like you got greatness in you. I feel like you have talent when it comes to this YouTube and this, AI, but you just got I don't want to say the wrong thing, but maybe some people like the dark side. I don't like the dark side. Just like you don't agree with us Christian people because you just called me a fake Christian because you antagonized me. You said something to upset me, and then when I react, after you push the button, you want to call me a fake Christian. I just wish you the best. I'm not going to be a referee. I'm just not beefing with carrying other people beef. I hate what's going on with you and Tiff. I asked on my community board, what do you want from me? Because the way you went to your channel and carry on about me, what you want me to dislike Tiff? I'm not. I'm not going to dislike nobody. Tiff ain't the only one. Like you said, Amora wasn't the only one who didn't like me or don't like me. And you was getting to Tiff. I'm okay with that. And what I was trying to say before you came in, Neo, that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to admit when you're not okay. It's okay to say, I'm not okay. You don't have to always be okay. We're human. It's okay to not be okay. Yeah, it's okay to not be okay. Lady J 1027, what you say, sis? I had to jump out of the bus. That was an attack from the enemy because you're moving to positive content, breaking down facts, and calling awareness to situations. What bus you jumped out, Lady J? I hope you ain't get hurt jumping out that bus. Yeah, I once again, like I said, I absolutely can't I can't tell grown people what to do, and I'll never try to, but I just advise y'all. Some of y'all may listen, and this may fall on deaf ears, but when y'all see her coming for Tiff, just don't entertain it, just don't windmill back with her, because that's just putting fire on fire, and that just making the matter bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened is, believe it or not, Tiff ain't got to say nothing back. But with the people who support Tiff, if y'all say something back, it just make it grows. You know, I'm sure y'all heard the old saying, if you don't feed it, it don't grow, right? If you don't feed it, it don't grow. So don't feed it, you know. And I know sometimes it's hard to not feed something, especially when you support somebody and you think somebody is doing them wrong. You will absolutely you will absolutely it's hard to ignore it. I remember I used to tell my supporters all the time, if y'all see people talking about me, y'all please ignore them. Don't windmill for me in the chat. It's not worth it, y'all. When you feed it, it grows. If you don't feed it, then it don't grow. It was something else I was about to address. Yeah, I remember there was a little situation sent to me about Miss Eugenia Williams. I think it's Eugenia Williams. I wasn't in the chat, but I guess Miss Eugenia Williams and Neo, y'all, my sinus starting to mess with me. I'm gonna take my sinus pill. I guess Neo and Miss Eugenia had passwords back and forth, y'all. This was maybe a couple of weeks ago, months ago. I really don't remember. But somebody sent it to me. And it was like, oh my, did you see what went on with Neo X and Miss Eugenia? And I said, no. I told the person, I was like, no, Miss Eugenia is so sweet, you know, because she's one of the church fearing women that I met out here on the internet. She, man, that lady knows she's a prayer warrior, baby. She can pray. She just came on my channel and prayed. So I was like, no, Neo and Miss Eugenia. I was like, no. And I was like, oh my, I can't let that go down, because they said something about, I think it went, y'all don't hold me on it. I think it went on Neo page. It happened on Neo page. So I called Neo up and I was like, Neo, what happened with you and Miss Eugenia? I called her up. I said, what happened to you and Miss Eugenia? Because I don't know her as being a messy, you know, messy woman, a messy supporter. She's like a God fearing woman. What happened? And so she started sharing with me where I guess she thought Miss Eugenia um was in maybe break room chat, going back and forth with her, talking about her. Okay, TC said she had the wrong person. But long story short, I said, would it be okay if I get you on the panel with Miss Eugenia and y'all can talk it out? Because she's not like that, not that I know of. But she told me she was gonna go back and look at her receipts and see if she had the right person. And if she had the right person, she wouldn't apologize. But if she had the wrong person, she will. And I think she told me, no thanks. She did tell me she had already apologized to Miss Eugenia. She said she had apologized to her. But to have said all that, to say this, beef is easy. to create. It's easy to beef with each other. Easily can mistake a person for saying something and just saying it the wrong way. But it's not worth making everybody your enemy out here. Some people just go around and collect enemies like they collecting baseball cards. Like they really collecting trading cards or souvenirs. Like people will really collect enemies out here on the internet like they collecting a collection of baseball cards. Like that's crazy work. I don't want to be known as someone that people just dislike. I don't want to go around and just start disliking people for no reason. Oh, you was there, break room? Break room said she wanted to attack you, Gina. I was there. Oh wow, she attacked that lady. No, she admitted when the person sent, soon as the person sent the thread to me that she had went off on Miss Eugenia, I called her up, and she said to me that she had to apologize. She apologized to Miss Eugenia because I guess she explained to me, and I said, well, you know what, I ain't gonna open this wound back up. That's why I never called, but she agreed. I never reached out to Miss Eugenia. Oh, Miss Eugenia in the chat. Miss Eugenia said she never apologized. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't reach out to Miss Eugenia to bring her and you, Miss Eugenia, on my panel to make peace, because she said she had already apologized to Miss Eugenia on her channel. She said she had already apologized to me, is what she said. I apologized to the woman. She told me I can go back and listen to the stream, but I didn't. I ain't go back and listen to the live. But she said, sis, I already apologized to her. You can go back and listen. She said, but I'm going to get my receipts, whatever her receipts. And if the lady, and I'm sorry for that, Miss Eugenia, and if the lady, if I got it wrong, then I admit that I had the wrong person. But if it's her, I'm gonna come out here and let her know it's her. But I said, amen, right? Sis, we got to keep that armor on, baby. We got to put that on every day, every morning we walk out the front door. Sometimes you got to sleep in it. Oh, wow. She did do more lives after that live. See, nobody told me about the other 2 lives, but it was sent to my phone because the person who sent it to my phone said they got love for you and they got love for her. And they hated to see that happen. And I called her and I said, would you please come on my panel and talk it out with Miss Eugenia so it won't be a problem? And I got to admit, she agreed. She said yes. She said, yes, sis, I will come on your panel. She said, I will come on your panel. She said, but I already apologized to her on my channel. And I said, well, I ain't going to open it up. Now, when you said condescending, now you got me thinking you being condescending, because you know that was her favorite word when it came to Amora. But it was a condescending apology. Oh, so she did it. Okay, is how you said it, Jeannie. How you gonna say I apologize, then double back and say, but if it's you, I'm on your ass. No, she didn't say that to me. But you saying that's how she said I'm on your ass. So to me, that wasn't an apology, just my opinion. Okay, Spicy said it was how she said it. Now, Spicy said that it was, said in a condescending way, apology. She did say to me she was gonna check her receipts, and if she got her mistaken, she's gonna come out and admit that she had the wrong person. She said, but if it's her, she gonna let her know she ain't had the wrong person. So no, she ain't say nothing about being on her ass. But if that's the way she apologized, then no, that wasn't an apology. That wasn't an apology. And I didn't go and listen to it. But she told me, she said, I apologize to her, sis. You can go listen to the live stream. And I said, no, I believe you if you say you apologize to her. So I didn't want to open the wound back up. But I definitely didn't know that she did 2 more lies attacking Eugenia. I didn't know that. Nobody sent me that, Miss Eugenia. Okay, hey, here go Neo. She said, I would never understand why Jesus won't burn y'all tongue off. All these lies you telling me on this life. Okay, you're telling me on this life. I apologize in the same video. That's why I hate y'all and I'm going to get y'all back. Wait a minute. Who wait. I would never understand why Jesus won't burn y'all tongue off all these lies. You're telling me on this life, oh, you trying to say live? I apologize in the same video. That's why I hate y'all and I'm gonna get y'all back. Didn't you tell me you apologized to Miss Eugenia when I called you and asked you if you would talk to her? Which one was it? I apologize, or you didn't like how I apologize. I did not make any more videos about that lady. I don't give a F about that. Okay. So you said you apologized, but Spicy said it was an apology that someone should accept because the way you said it. Okay. So that's it. Bingo, Neo. You're right. They didn't like the way you apologize. You right. They didn't like, they saying you apologize, but they didn't like the way you apologize. Miss Eugenia said, she said, if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I know I'm not wrong. That's not an apology. Yep. That you're right. That's not an apology. But she told me she apologized. And like I said, I didn't make the thumbnail. I didn't reach out to you, Miss Eugenia, because I felt like it was no use to open the wound back up. But you didn't accept the apology because the way she said it. Okay. So that's the problem. Neo, they're not saying you didn't apologize. Well, they said it, but came back and correct themselves. It's how you said it. It's how you said it. Yes, sis. Stop, and stop saying you gonna get people back. Stop plotting on people. Neo, every morning you wake up, your job is a risky job. You on the truck all day long driving. Baby, just stay prayed up. Be thankful for what God is doing in your life, or whatever's going on in your life. Be thankful. Don't be out here talking about you gonna get people back. There's no reason for that. Yeah, she said, you said you apologize if you're wrong, but you're not wrong. So Miss Eugenia said it was like you didn't apologize. She didn't accept the apology because the way you said it, Neo. You didn't tell me how you said it. You just told me you apologize. You said, sis, I apologize to the woman already. You can go listen to my live. And I never went and listened to the live, so I never knew how you apologize. Neo, calm down. Why you sis, calm down. Why are you on 10? Why are you on 10? I'm over this. I told you all that I'm not playing. I'm going to get y'all back. And remember, I told you all to stop lying on me because y'all want to lie and tell people that I am as I got you. They said they was concerned based on something that you said on the chat, Mio. That's what they said. They said it was concerned by your statement. They was absolutely concerned by your statement. That's it. Them people ain't used the S word. You just used the S word. Yeah. What's going on tonight? I see the title in some of the other lives. Simon, everybody here is an adult. Yeah, everybody over here is adult, and we can talk about things. We can absolutely talk about things. Okay, Spicy said, Neo, we want to help you for real, for real. I don't know you. I don't know you personally, but I feel all of your rage and is not with us Christians. You mad at God, baby girl, for your past hurt. Well, I said that, Spicy. I said that to Neo a long time ago, and she said, no, that's not true, for me to stop saying that. So I stopped saying that. But I said that to her a long time ago because Neo got good in her, y'all. I know. I know, Neo. That's why you're very fragile. Mm-hmm. And girl, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Neo, who are you telling to go to hell? But you don't serve the same God we serve. So how can you tell somebody to go to hell? It's a hell, but it's not a God. Neo, you losing it. You out of control, Neo. Go lay up under your girl. Go go love on somebody and let somebody love on you, baby. Because you, for no reason, you shouldn't be this hot headed over some people that you say ain't right. Okay, you should be happy that you was, you out of the GG sister group, and you shouldn't be this mad. Life is treating you good from what you said. Yeah, this ain't a religion thing though, Linda. We're not over here. That's what I was saying on my channel earlier, that what I try to refrain from is talking politics and religion. I'll get on here and say how good God, give a testimony how good God being to me. My belief is my belief, but I don't try to force religion on people. I respect everybody and everybody beliefs. I respect that. I just know who I believe in and what I believe. Who blocks who in the chat that she disagree with? Who blocked who in the chat? Yeah, I really hate that this is going on with Neo. Like, Neo, sis, you spazzing out for real. No, it can't be that serious. I just think Neo is she's spazzing out. It started earlier today, and whatever she's on, she just own it. And sometimes you can't talk people down Let her move the way she move, you know. I don't know what else to say. Spicy said, "Damn, Neo, this is sad. Stop being so angry, please. It's going to hurt you more than help you, right? Getting revenge isn't going to satisfy anything. Trust me on that, Neo." But who is she trying to get revenge on? I mean, people have the right to freedom of speech. Like, you can't get mad at people that you have had conversations with, and then if they repeat the conversations, like, you can't get mad. The people said they was concerned. They never said what you said. They just said they was concerned about you because your statement, whatever you said on the phone with them, it made them be concerned. Yep, and I understand that, and that's why I told her that a lot of people lost. She lost a lot of people who supported her because people are not gonna go with that burning down the cross and burn. I know it's AI, and I know she's creating it, but burning down the church, setting the cross on fire, that did a lot for people to push back, and then she feels people are picking on her. But yes, sis, we must stay prayed up and stay covered by the blood of Jesus. And definitely, if this is something that, pierce your spirit, that's right. Exit, exit, be at peace. Um, and I do understand where you coming from, sis. I truly do. Thank you for the love and support. But yeah, this live stream may be much for people. I just oof. Yeah, I just say for you all who for all the prayer warriors that's in the chat, pray for. Pray for, you know, pray for her because it's a lot. It's a lot. And this can trigger people. Mhm. So yeah, this is definitely a trigger warning. And I'm sorry she feel the way she feel about people. Yeah, freedom. You right about that. Okay, TC. Yeah, that's why I say you can't. That's why I told her be careful about threatening people. You can't do that. God ain't sleep. God got all of us covered in the blood of Jesus. Everybody that's on the sound of my voice and in my chat. Um, TC said, Miss J. Jones, I reacted today. However, I know something's going on with her, so I should have jumped down. We said we wasn't going to address her. She is unhealed. I say she's fragile, and I do think she's broken. I do think she's hurt. I don't know what's going on. And for us who do feel and see and hear the hurt, we should deal with her once again cautious. She's fragile, so that's why I came out here. I was on 10, but I'm glad I was able to like hold back because God knows my heart. And like I said, when I apologize to this woman, I definitely don't want to be the one to go back and forth with her or, to say any more hurtful things. So I had to like, take a deep breath because I was like, oh, come here now. That's how I felt when I said this live, and I'm glad I stayed an hour to give myself some cooling space to cool down. But right when I went to hit live, um, that's when she texted me that foolishness, and I went to the left. But no, I don't want to say or do nothing to hurt Neo because I really do feel that it's something there. I can't put my hand on it. What you say, baby? Jay Jones say, hey, like I just said, auntie, it's a time for everything, no judgment ever on my end. I'm talking about the ones when it's every other word, sentence, paragraph, just gangsta. I like so. Yeah, that's right. I really don't use much profanity unless I really, really get upset. But when I do use it, I feel awful. I feel awful, but I listen, it has been time when that cursing spirit jump on me, baby, and I go off. But yeah, I think a woman should have a healthy vocabulary. Yeah. I think you can get a person told without using all that garbage talk. Yeah. I didn't like that even young growing up. Like girls used to call each other bitch. I'm like, you need to scrub your mouth with the toilet bowl brush, not with the toothbrush. Yeah, I don't like a filthy mouth, but listen, baby, I have gotten people told with using profanity, but the older I got, the wiser I got that, it's good to have a healthy vocabulary. Oh, I must can't see. You said somebody, y'all seeing somebody down there cursing. I can't see y'all who cursing. Yeah, I like I told y'all earlier, I think when she react like this, that's a cry for attention. I wouldn't take it personal, but you should take all threats serious. You should take all threats serious. But I just think it's a cry. It's something riding her back today because I don't think nobody did nothing to her out here today. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all really know. I don't go channel to channel unless somebody, text me and say, hey, sis, go watch this. Oh, I do care about her, Miss J Jones. I do care about her. I care about all these women out here because I took a break, y'all. I stepped away, and baby, mental health is real. And y'all think it's a game, but it's a lot of people out here. Y'all don't believe some of these people y'all be out here windmilling with and these trolls and things. They be really mentally unhealthy. Like they be real. It be mental health issues is out here on this internet for real, for real, for real, for real. And yeah, if I'm gonna be out here, I definitely have to know how to deal with people with mental health. Like if you want to be a host, a content creator, a YouTuber, and you're a person who care, you got to have thick skin and you got to be able to deal with these people that have mental health issues. You can't be taking this stuff personal and be out here in real life fighting with people that need medicine or on medicine. Like at that point, you need to check yourself in. Yeah, but I really do care. I care about her well being and I wish her the best. Yeah, mental health is real. And it's not a bad thing, y'all. Some people be too afraid to go get a evaluation. Some people be too afraid to really check on their mental health. It's not bad. It's just like any other problem. If you have a vision problem, if you have a kidney problem and you need to have medicine, if you have a back problem, it's just like any other health problem that you have that you need to take meds to get better, keep it under control. Mental health is just like any other health problem you may have, but a lot of people would not go get mental health help. A lot of people be in denial, and especially in our culture, a lot of people be in denial. But no. Honestly, at my big age, I told my kids, if I can't find myself, I can't get myself together, if I can't go out there on YouTube and conduct myself like the woman I am, I'm going to sit on somebody's couch. At this point, I'm going to check on my mental health. Because if you think at our big age, some of us out here, we got a big age, there's still a lot of young people out here. But if you think it's okay to come out here and be real life windmilling with people over your opinion, and because they disagree with your opinion, you're going to start fighting with them. If you think that's okay, it's not. It's not. So I knew then, I'm like, man, sis, if you can't, internet sis, if you can't get it under control, okay? If you got to keep running, shutting your page down because you don't have self-control, you need to go see a doctor. So I finally got to the point where I know how to ignore people. I say, hey, I'm going to run my page the way I'm going to run my page. I'm going to come out here and talk about what I want to talk about it. And when I say what I say what I say. I ain't chasing nobody who disagree with what I say. Oh, that goes to me. What is going on down there in the chat, y'all? I'm highlighting all comments. I don't see nothing down there in the chat. Am I missing something? Because to me, say, let me ask it because I want all the smoke. I don't play about me. What's going down there in the chat? What I'm missing? Right, Lady J. That's what I'm saying. So when y'all see that, we can't poke with people. We can't, we can't. It's our job, to when you see people, you know, getting ready to jump off the cliff, if you can help them by pulling them back, do just that. Don't watch a person just jump off the cliff. So, Lady J, with that being said, I absolutely agree with you. Lady J said, I'm not picking, but you can tell she's not mentally well. She thrives on chaos. If she's not happy, she wants everyone else to be miserable. I must admit, the way she showed up today, and it's something that triggered her, y'all, because she's been doing good. It's something that triggered her, something that set her off. Okay. Okay. So TC said, I don't see nothing too strange, JK. Well, if Neo's still in here, I think we're blocked. But can she block me? I sure don't see it. This child looks so very young. Who looks so very young? Neo? Neo in her 40s. But I always say she had a youthful look and a glow. But she did a couple videos, and I don't know. I hope she keep her glow because baby, drama will take a toll on you. Age it real quick. So Jeannie, I respect and respond when folks say they coming for me. Neo don't want it with me. Is it something she said in the past? I don't know. Y'all behind? Did y'all just come in here? Have she said anything new? Keisha said, TC, I think Neo blocked everyone in the chat who spoke against her because I can't see her comments either. OMG. It's not that serious. So y'all think she blocked y'all and she's still in the chat talking? Because I don't see her. I don't see her. I didn't see nothing else after she said this is my last comment. Yeah, I don't see her. Yeah. Oh, this is a lot. I just hope she feel better. Yeah, yeah. I don't see no comment from her since last time she made a comment was it 9:09 p.m. Hold on. That's the last comment. Yeah, yeah, that's the last comment I seen that she made at 9:09 p.m. So I don't think she's still in here. I'm strolling these comments. Yeah, it's 9:26, y'all. I don't think she's in here. I think last comment she made was 9:09. I don't F with Neo, so I suggest she not F with me. Yeah, I think she's just mad, y'all. I wouldn't match the energy. Oh, okay, okay. Mommy 3 says she's not in the chat. She's on her community board in the bushes. Oh, okay, okay. Y'all had me over here like, what? Everybody here. I'm like, wait, Tamika going off. Tamika going off of. I didn't see where she was cursing everybody out, but I was reading her comments. She was just saying, she gonna get people back because they lying on her. But I don't see her in here no more. Tamik said it's not, I don't F with her. I don't have any interest to. I let her be. Just watch our stuff, girl, cause I don't bother you. I don't know. I really thought it left off good because yeah, so yeah, y'all. Whew, I won't worry about it. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah. I mean, I'm never telling nobody to take threats lightly, but I just think right now something I don't know what set her off today, but she ain't, she on one. She's definitely on one. I hope in the morning she wake up and she feel a lot better. She definitely on one. Like I said, I rather, she remove her support versus she and I going at it, back and forth because I'm not carrying nobody beef. Mm-mm. I'm not beefing with other people. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Oh, y'all. Miss Hill said she drives truck. She needs to stay prayed up. No, I said that to her. Miss Joseph said y'all just ignore her. She need help for real, for real. She said she drives trucks. She needs to stay prayed up. Accidents happen in the type of kind of frames she in. She don't even need to be on the road. I was thinking that, but I ain't say it out loud. Yeah, yeah, because I think last time she was in here, she was saying she was in her truck. Yeah, being behind the wheel, getting that angry and that upset is not healthy, not good. Miss Hill said, yes, you are right about mental health. I took classes on it, but the problem is that many who suffer from it are too ashamed to get help. I suffer when my mother passed, angry, get me. I got help. Yes, yes, yes. A lot. I just said that a lot of people think mental health, checking up on your mental health is a bad thing, but it's not. It's like checking on any other part of your health, which, people have diabetes. People are diabetics, right? And they have to check on that. People have heart problems, like I said, kidney problems, knee problems. That's part of health. Mental health is part of health. Go to the doctor, go get checked. Her mind frame. Oh, you were saying in her mind frame. Yeah, you right. It seemed like it the way she just, popped it up in this chat and keep telling people, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm trying to figure out what in the hell have anybody done to her. She's not in her right mind. Nothing makes sense to her right now. Right. Cause she just keeps saying, I'm gonna get y'all back. I'm gonna get y'all back. I'm like, what in the world? What have anybody said or done to her to feel that she needs to get people back? Mm, well, that's good. She blocked y'all. That's good because that's protecting y'all peace. Because people don't need to see her talking about getting people back and saying crazy things like God need to burn y'all tongue off. Like people don't need that. So that's a good thing that she blocked. If she blocked y'all, that's a good thing. Wait, Raquel says so Neo can call folks children bastards. Who she call? Who kids she call bastard? Y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh wow. That's crazy. And I mean she was doing so good, y'all, out here. I'm talking about she like I ain't gonna get into this. I'm not gonna, what drug her back out here, I don't know. But she was doing good. Oh, she said oh, she said the GG. Oh, and she included me too, y'all. Somebody just sent me. She wrote on her community. When I tell you all that I'm ready, tired of the bees, oh, I'm going to get my lick back. Yeah, I want to keep lying on me. Okay. Well, what I lied on you about? What have I lied on you about? But hey, girl, don't play with me. Do not send me no damn threat. Oh, don't send me no threat. Because if you really, really about that, drop your location. Okay? You better go on and live your best life. Talking about when I tell you all that I'm really tired of the BI, oh, I'm going to get my lick back. Y'all want to keep lying on me. Okay. To the GG hats and Genie, let the games begin. Girl, please. If you don't go crawl up in your bed somewhere, ball up and cry and get Flush that, drink water, and piss out whatever it is that you're going through. One thing I tell you, water is a good cleanser. Water is a good cleanser. I don't care what the hell you going through. You don't want to admit you got a mental health. I guarantee you, if you going to drink you 84 ounces of water, I promise you, you'll piss all night long and you'll wake up and you'll feel better. Detox. Whatever going on with you, detox. Piss it out. Because you acting like a real child. I have reached out. I did reach out to you about Miss Eugenia, and you told me you had apologized to the lady. That lady and Spice simply said it wasn't accepted. The way you apologized to the woman, it wasn't accepted. So what the hell you mad at? Find you somebody to play with, girl. Nobody called for you today. You came over here and absolutely inserted yourself and created unnecessary drama, unnecessary problems. You created for yourself. Ain't no way you should be mad at the GG sisters if you said something. Them people ain't used the S word. They said what you said. It brought concerns to them. They was concerned about your well-being. Talking about let the games begin. Ain't no games gonna begin because, girl, I ain't playing on your time. I'm not playing on your time, girl. You can do all the begging you want to beg. I'm not giving you that type of energy. I'm concerned about your well-being in anything. Girl, I ain't a bit more worried about you talking about you gonna get your lick back or you gonna, girl, I'm not right now. I'm concerned about you. Call me back when you make it home safe. Let me know that you drove that big truck and made it home safe. You home safe with your family. I'm more concerned about that than concerned about you talking about you getting your lick back. I'm more worried about you making it home safe this evening because I don't know what you on. You can come over here and try to pick a fight and go through whatever division or divide people because real life, people been out here rocking and rolling peacefully. I hope you find that peace. You wherever you was at the last couple of weeks, go find that peace. Yes, Kiki, she really do need help. Ashley boy mom, you're right. This is crazy. And I know you one of the ones that support Neo. I just ask y'all, don't judge her right now because I just don't think she's in her right state of mind, in my opinion, to be over there on her community board. Like, it's a problem. And with her making that community post, you're going to have the trolls that's going to try to hype her up. Especially at a time like this. So I don't know if that's what she wanted. If she wanted to be hyped by Amora people, because they definitely would try to take the focus off of what's going on out here. But it is what it is. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care what nobody got going on. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about on this channel. And if you don't want to be called out, don't pull your ass up on my panel and get up here with all this BS, and expect for me to take your side. I can't see how you thought that was going to work out in your favor when I've been out here preaching and teaching this past month about people master manipulating people, playing in people's face, playing on people's top. I've been out here talking about this for the last couple weeks. And then you gonna come over here and try to play right in my face. Like, yes, sis, I talked to you offline, but I'm not finna be in agreement with this foolishness when I know for a fact what you told me was absolutely a different story. So you came up on this panel thinking that all that shit you was gonna say, I was gonna be okay with it. Child, please. Knowing that you told me something different, and the whole internet saw your ass out here rocking and rolling and dragging Amora for break room, with break room. Your ass was just on the channel on break room panel. You used to be right there on break room panel talking shit about Amora. Then you gonna come out here today and say, oh, the only reason why she doing this is because she got kicked out. Girl, stop playing games. That's the problem. Y'all ain't used to be called, y'all ain't used to people calling y'all out. I just did. Y'all got to open up y'all ears when y'all come to the Internet Sister channel. I have real conversation. I just did the day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? Cult behavior or loyalty. I just did a whole breakdown on cult behavior and loyalty, and you came right up here with this cult behavior. And I, the Internet Sister, I'm a loyal person. That was loyalty. I just taught y'all that the other day. Cult behavior is when people go along with you and they know you wrong. When a person goes along with you and they know you wrong. A person is loyal to you when they can tell you, I support you, but I don't agree with you. People knew I supported you, Neo. I support you, but I don't agree with you. That's because I'm loyal to you. If I hear what you saying, you don't think everybody else hear it? I don't want you to be out here sounding stupid, sounding dumb. You clearly sound stupid when you said break room doing it because she was kicked out the group. Well, you was riding with break room at that time. You was on break room panel, windmilling with break room, dragging Amora after the sisterhood community. Now you and break room fall out. You on your panel saying the opposite. You on your panel saying the opposite. Oh, break room fake. Oh, this ain't real. Oh, she just doing this because she got kicked out. Baby, the Internet Sister wasn't going to let you go out like that. Not on my page. Not on my page. When people watch the shit show, people watch when Amora and break room fell out. You was on her panel, dragging and calling Amora a cult and a cult leader. But this morning, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed or somebody pissed in your coffee. Who pissed in your coffee this morning? And I wasn't going to let you do that here on my channel. Now you mad. Talking about let the games begin. And Kiki, I promise you, I'm not going to do that. I did that before, and that was out of my character anyway. I have always been a leader. I have always been an independent thinker. I have never allowed people to tell me how to think, way to go, what to do. You know, I have never allowed people to hype me up, to beef with people. I have never done that until I got out here with this bullshit, and I'm not doing it. I told y'all, I found myself. I'm not allowing nobody out here on this damn internet. Oh, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to respect y'all. I'm never going to ask nobody to carry my beef. I'm never going to ask nobody to carry my beef. I'm never going to ask nobody to dislike a person because they dislike me. So I wouldn't expect for y'all to want that from me in return. I never would ask somebody to do something that I won't do. I'm not going to carry y'all beef, so I don't want y'all to carry my beef. I'm damn sure ain't going to stop liking the person because you don't like that person. That's just not who I am. I'm not rocking like that in person, and I'm not rocking like that out here online. So once again, once we learn each other, then we know what we align to. This channel over here is real conversation. We have real conversation, real talk. All that delusional shit, being delusional. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. What is she calling me? BITCH. Ooh, she'll be okay. Just call me. Call me back when you make it home safe. That's my concern. That's my concern. Because when you keep saying you gonna get us back, you gonna get us back, I'm over here praying. Okay? I'm over here praying that you make it home. Because the only way you can get me back if something was to happen to you. And this would be my last conversation with you. That's the only time my heart will be broken and I will be hurt because nothing that you say on your channel can get me back. And I'm damn sure not worried about you touching me physically. So the only way you can hurt me if I wake up in the morning or later tonight, I get bad news on you. So that's the only thing I'm concerned. Call me back when you make it home. Call me back when you make it home. You let me know that you are safe, talked with your girl and your stepchild. All the rest of that foolery, I'm not worrying about that. Neo, I would never go back and forth with you. I have no reason to go back and forth with you. I knew she had to bumped her head when she texted me talking about, well, she don't like reject. And maybe I was wrong for not answering her call when she tried to call me. But I didn't want to talk to Neo because Neo know right from wrong. I feel like she go through her little phases, and I do feel like it's a mental health issue there. But Neo was mad because she came trying to start SHIT in my chat, and I ignored it. What she expect me to say? Who disliked me? Who was the other person? Like, Neo, I know you told me. So get out of here trying to start stuff. Drama. Yes. Oh, Queen Yee ain't with her. Queen Yee gone. I ain't heard that. I don't think that's true. Mm, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Who says she live? I don't see her being live. I don't see her.
aren't you answering the phone for break room? She thinks you're trying to kill yourself. Even though I don't know why the fuck that bitch stopped there. Show.
Oh, y'all, she, yeah, she going off, y'all. Oh wow, yeah. If I was y'all, I wouldn't be tricked out of my peace. I wouldn't be tricked out my peace. That's all I got to say. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be tricked out of my peace if I was y'all. Yeah, I would just let her be big, man. What Keisha said? Yeah, she is live, y'all. Yeah, she is live. It ain't say to be driving and texting. I don't look like she's in her truck. Yeah, it's crazy work. Yeah, it's very sad, y'all. Very sad. But y'all know what? I absolutely love you guys. And I'm going to protect my energy. Who's rodeo? Y'all, who's rodeo? Break room said rodeo. What are you over there needing Neo to expose about me, ma'am? Who's rodeo? And you didn't even say a mental health breakdown. You didn't say that. You said y'all had concerns based off what she said. Yeah, you never used the S word or said anything about she was trying to unalive herself. Crazy word. Yeah, that's why I said for all my prayer warriors, y'all pray for her. She needs prayer. Yeah, it's gonna get Bella, Ashley, hugs, virtual hugs to everybody in the chat. Some people really want to when I decided to shift my energy, come out here and be me and make a safe place for everybody to come and we talk about whatever, we have real conversations. I did that because it may not be a lot that wants peace and wants to protect their peace, want to talk about things in a safe place, but I know it's some. So I just absolutely send a virtual hug to you all who have shift y'all energy, real growth, want to move forward, want to leave the drama behind. Of course, drama sales, right? Drama sales. People like drama. And one thing I keep saying, we can talk about the drama is one thing, to talk about the drama is another thing, to be a part of the drama. I don't know about you guys. I can talk about it, but I don't want to be a part of it. And we can't be so quick to judge. We can't be so quick to judge because mental health is real, and it's a lot of people out here with mental health issues. So like, I'm not going back and forth with Neo, and she can call me all kind of bitch, I really do think, in my opinion, she wanted me to dislike Tiff, and I'm not. I'm not carrying nobody beef. I'm not gonna dislike nobody. Um, yeah. So she can come out here and play victim, and she can come out here and she can size with anybody she want to side with. That's her business, you know. I'm not gonna match her energy. Who is Rodeo? And everybody not gonna jump on the bandwagon to hate break room, even their own personal beef. So don't get upset with people' opinions in the chat, right? Baby, over here we are grown women, we are grown people. Nobody ain't carrying other people beef. Like, no, I'm not carrying your beef. And if I see right, I see right. If I see wrong, I see wrong. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. Just because I share my opinion, that don't make it right. You know, stand on how you feel. If you feel and think something different, stand on it. Don't make me make you feel uncomfortable by telling you I don't agree with you. Break room say I have never used the word suicide with Neo. We definitely was concerned with her mental state. Okay, understood. Neo could have just kept that out of your chat. So I hate she said that, knowing all of these ladies she disliked are in the chat. That's why I said, why would she pull up in the chat where she know people disagree with her? Like, in that case, just pull up, say hello, and back out. Don't, come over here starting problems, bringing drama. Child, everybody ain't meant to be helped, Auntie. I know how you do. Let this one be. Oh yeah, I'm letting it be. I'm letting it be. I'm just not gonna match her energy. Come out here calling her names or fighting back with her. I'm not doing that because the woman ain't healthy. Yeah, mentally, in my opinion. She needs attention, and unfortunately, TC said she needs attention. Unfortunately, it's negative attention right now. Look, I just keep playing in my head when break room told me that Amora them fell out the bushes when she was, talking about MM. So I can imagine they gonna fall out her bushes just because she over there talking about break room, or maybe because she over there talking about me. But who care? If you can't beat them, I guess team up with them, because that's what she's giving. Who is Rodeo? Y'all, please tell me, who is Rodeo? Is that somebody that was a part of GG group? Somebody that was a part of the Little True Saga? Just tell me, who is Rodeo? Yep, she hot at this moment. Yeah, spicy, but I don't take it personal because she's checked out right now. She's checked out right now. She's been on one since earlier today. Y'all tell me, is Rodeo from the Little True Saga? Who is Rodeo? Yeah, okay, I don't know. I don't be knowing. But listen, y'all know how the internet sister do it. I love you all, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. It's nothing y'all can do about it. And I'm just gonna say, be safe out here in the YouTube street. Stay mindful. Don't be out here carrying other people beef. Oh, Bert Rule said we don't know either. But hey, y'all, it's 10 o'clock. I gave y'all two lies back to back, y'all. This Saturday, I did that. Oh, I did two lies. Y'all remember I used to come out here and be on one? I just hate that, things had to go to the left. To all my prayer warriors, y'all lift Neo up in prayers. Let's just make sure she make it home safe, you know. Um, Try to refrain from entertaining that foolishness. Y'all gatekeep y'all ears, y'all eyes, you know, in y'all mouth. Because sometimes we can say some things that we shouldn't say out our mouth. I did it at the beginning. So y'all forgive me for coming at him hot-headed. I was definitely on one at the beginning. Yeah. So y'all know how the internet sister do it. I love you all. It's nothing y'all can do about it. Mic off, and I'll call y'all back. Oh my God. Y'all, Keisha say, Genius, scroll up. You will find radio. I mean, rodeo in the chat. You actually respond to her. Oh my God. I didn't even know it's y'all listen. I didn't even know I had to respond to her. Whoever she is, TC says she don't care about her mental. She just drama if that's what she or he doing. Oh, it is what it is. I love you guys, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. Be safe out here. Now, I did 2 lives. I may come back tomorrow, may not. Depends on, hey, if we have a real conversation to talk about. I ain't coming back, you know, gossip, lie, bringing lies out him. But hey, if y'all find a real conversation that we can discuss, we can talk about it. The internet sister's all about that. Real conversations. Hey, y'all. I'm out until next time. I'll call y'all back.